Hi, Adrian. My name is Leonard Parker. I came across your position for SEO work on Upwork. Had a chance to look at your website, and just from a high level standpoint, there's a few things I saw that could be easy, quick wins for your SEO. So before I get started, I kind of see your SEO campaign as two mini campaigns. First, you have local SEO campaigns for your San Francisco and San Jose locations. So those are local SEO. We would use a different approach versus you basically have some e-commerce, an e-commerce store. So we would use a different approach for that part of the campaign. So that's why I said they're almost like two mini campaigns. So the first thing I noticed here, in Google Chrome right now, on the left-hand side, you'll see here it says not secure. And if you click on it, it says your connection to the site is not secure. So basically what that tells me is that your website, you don't have an SSL certificate installed on your website. And so that can be an obstacle for two reasons. First, when Google is returning search websites in our search results and ranking them, a big part of how they rank websites is the website quality. And website quality, it comprises quite a few things, but one of the most important is the site security. And so the SSL certificate, it's one kind of red flag, and this could hurt your rankings and overall search engine visibility. The second reason, and this is probably even more important, is that since you are an e-commerce store, you're asking people for their information. Um, Not having an SSL certificate makes your website more vulnerable to hacks. And if you've never had your website hacked before, you don't want that issue because it can be a pain in the butt to clean up everything. But it does make your customers' information vulnerable to those hackers. So the SSL certificate is a pretty easy fix. All you really need to do is whoever you bought analogtattoo.com, that domain name from, just go to that company and ask them to add the SSL certificate to your account. And most of the larger companies, they'll actually do the install for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is actually away from your website. I did a search for, let's see if I can find it. So I'll just type it in again here. So a big part of a local SEO campaign is your Google My Business profile, because even if someone knows the name of your studio, this is probably the first thing they're going to see. And you can see here it takes up so much real estate on the screen. So one thing that sticks out here is that this own this business link, it means that you haven't verified this listing. So people, you've been getting reviews and it's up here, but yeah, no one's verified the listing. So this will give you control and access to do different things with your Google My Business profile. The first being, you want to first, I would say, add some more pictures of your work here in a profile. As you know, the tattoo business is very visual. So if you can add examples of your work here on Google, can be a great way to bring in more potential customers. The second thing, you have 17 reviews and you have a really good rating, 4.7, which is great. I would say anything over 4.5 is good. You want to go in here and respond to these reviews. And once we chat, I can give you more details and more strategy on how you should respond to those reviews. But you just want to make sure, good or bad, you respond to all of your customer reviews. And I haven't checked your San Jose, if you have one for San Jose. Let's see. But everything I'm saying for the San Francisco also applies to your San Jose profile if you have one. Let's see. But yeah, while that loads, but yeah, again, and then of course you also always want to collect more reviews for your Google My Business profile. It's kind of one of those things, the more you have, the better. So I see you actually, looks like you have more reviews here, but again, this listing needs to be verified. And then one last thing with your Google My Business profile, you want to use the feature called Google Posts. And basically, this is kind of Google's answer to Facebook as far as it allows you to post things with a 7-day expiration window. And again, I would really go hard as far as posting images of your work for any potential customers. Now, for the e-commerce part of this, I really would like more information about who would be your target audience or who you think your target audience is for these books. I would think it would be tattoo aficionados, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page. But that would be a little bit different. I think for one, I'll just use one page as an example. We might want to use more general keywords for your different books and publications and products, because I think how are people looking for these things? So that's what I would recommend there. Now, as far as your actual Upwork job description, let's go back to it. Yeah, so I'm really big on ROI. So, not only getting rankings and getting traffic, but making sure that traffic is converting on your website. I think that's obviously the reason why you're looking for SEO here on Upwork. We can definitely talk about the KPIs, but big one is ROI and website traffic from Google and other organic traffic, rankings, backlink development, and so on. Engagement metrics, those are, I would say, secondary. The KPIs I just listed are my primary KPIs, but we definitely pay attention over time to these engagement metrics. We'll be reporting monthly, so no issue with that. And a big part of, when we first get started, I'll basically do a website quality audit, which is kind of like what I just showed you with your website, but a lot more in detail. So we'll do some thorough keyword research, competitor analysis, looking at the content that you have on a website, identifying any new content opportunities, and also any opportunities for on-page improvement. And then kind of based on our competitor analysis, also building out a link building plan for your website. So Adrian, I don't want this video to go on too long, but thanks for watching, and I look forward to your response. Take care. Hope you guys are staying safe, and hope to hear from you soon.